All right, this video will finish the 11.4 homework. And starting with number 7. Okay. Sylvia has just discovered that the valve on her cement truck failed during the night, and that all the contents ran out to form a giant cone of hardened cement. To make an insurance claim, she needs to figure out how much cement is in the cone. The circumference of its base is 44 feet, and it is 5 feet high. Calculate the volume to the nearest foot. All right, so we have a cone. We're given the circumference is equal to 2 pi r, which equals 44 feet. And it's 5 feet high. 5 feet high. And let's see. Excellent. Okay, so we need to find the volume of the cone, and that would be pi r squared times h. We know that h is 5, so we need to find the radius. And to do that, we can use this equation here, where 2 pi r equals 44, so just rewrite it here. I'm going to divide both sides by 2 pi, and r is equal to 22 pi. Oops. Hold on. 22 over pi. Pi's on the bottom. Over pi. There we go. And now I can find the volume. And I don't want to forget that it's a cone, right? So the volume is going to be 1/3 pi r squared times 5. And the radius is 22 over pi. So go ahead and put that in here. So 22 over pi squared times 5. And let's see, that's going to be the volume is equal to, well, we can go ahead and put this in your calculator. When you do, make sure that you square both the 22 and the pi. So this is going to be the same thing as 22 squared over pi squared times 5. And to put it in our calculator, we'll just go ahead and approximate the answer to be about 257 cubic feet. There we go. That's number 7. Next is number 14. Which pan will give you a taller cake? The directions on a cake mix will suggest using either a 9-inch round pan or an 8-inch square pan. Which pan will give you a taller cake? Explain. To clarify, the 9-inch refers to the diameter. Okay, so the diameter is 9 inches, and the 8 inches refers to each side of the square pan. So really, since you have a set amount of volume, the volume is fixed as how much cake mix you have. Whichever of these pans has a smaller base area will have a taller height. So if I find the area of this base, that would be pi 4.5 squared. And the area of this base is just 8 times 8, which is 64. And let's see what this one is. Well, when I multiply it out, I'll get about 63.6. Right. So that's going to mean that since the round pan has a smaller base area, we'll have a slightly smaller height. Okay, so the round pan There we go. That is number 14. All right, that concludes 11.4 homework.